Good morning. Buenos días. My name is Maria Aranda, and I'm an associate professor at the School of Social Work at the University of Southern California. And I'm also senior scientist at the USC Roybal Institute on Aging and a member of this committee. I'm also a caregiver, along with my sister Yvette, to our elderly parents who suffer from many different types of conditions, but we're happy we're caregivers because at least we're modeling for our children and also our nieces and nephews. I'm delighted to be here. I'm exuberant. I'm honored to introduce our next panel of esteemed guests. These guests are people that I've known for many, many years, so it's a type of homecoming, so to speak. And our panel will address a very important topic, perspectives from providers, how social service agencies address issues of cultural diversity. I will introduce all of our speakers first, and then I'll ask each one of the speakers to come to the podium in the order that they appear on our program. But before we begin, our first panelist, Ms. Laura Trejo, she will not be here today due to an emergency. And many of us here know Laura both professionally and personally, and we know that only an emergency would keep her from being here today. In any case, we do have a copy of the slides which are already posted or will be posted on our website. I'd like to take this time to introduce our first speaker. Dr. Donna Yee is the Chief Executive Officer of ACC Senior Services in Sacramento, California. It's a nonprofit organization that enhances quality of community life through culturally sensitive health and social services for older adults, services which she will describe in her remarks. Dr. Yee has over 40 years of experience in long-term care, including directing health services research at the National Pacific Asian Center on Aging and the Institute for Health Policy at the Heller School, Brandeis University, on such areas as capacity building, Medicare access, and projects addressing quality of care and person-centered care in a variety of care settings. Her health administration and clinical experience includes pioneering work at Unlock Senior Health Services in San Francisco. She received her MSW from the University of Washington and her PhD in social policy at the Heller School, Brandeis University. Our second speaker, Donna Benton, is director of the Older Adults Pacific Clinic in Los Angeles County and former director of the Los Angeles Caregiver Resource Center. She's a clinical psychologist with a specialization in gerontology. She is also an assistant research professor at the USC Leonard Davis School of Gerontology. Dr. Benton has worked in the field of aging for over 30 years. She has presented her research and clinical work on elder abuse, minority aging, and caregiving at both national and international conferences, given her commitment to promoting enhanced service delivery. Dr. Benton is a longstanding advocate for enhancing the lives of caregiving families in African American communities and other historically underrepresented American populations. With that, I turn to Dr. Lee and invite you to the podium.